Okay, so this is actually my first ever YouTube video that I've actually like spoken words instead of just like a quick little tutorial or whatever. So basically, I bet someone $20 that I wouldn't shave off my eyebrows. They gave me $20 and I shaved off half my eyebrows. I was gonna shave the full thing, but I did some research and eyebrows take 2 months to grow back, so I was not ready to make that kind of a commitment to the no eyebrow life. So, a lot of people have been asking me to do a video on how I fill in my eyebrows now that they are half gone. So yeah, here we go. Instead of priming my whole face, I'm just gonna prime the areas where I normally do my eyebrows. So instead of using regular face primer, I'm gonna use eyeshadow primer because that helps the pigment stay and stick for longer. So I'm using Morphe eyelid primer. I have a lid, I just took it off. Yeah, so just put a little bit of that on the finger right there. Just dab it a little, and we're gonna put it all around this area. Same with this eye. And the reason why I put it all around my eyebrow is, you know, for concealer, and also when you have half shaved eyebrows, you can kind of make your eyebrows however you want. So when I put it all over the place, it really gives me full range to put it wherever. Okay, so the next step, my mom just texted me and said your eyebrows look retarded. Thanks, Mom. Anyways, so I normally use Benefit Brow Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 3.5. However, it ran out. But I would normally use that to do the outline. And your girl's broke right now. I don't got $20 to go out and buy some more of this. So we're gonna do it freehand with just the pomade. Which is not easy, so we need concealer to cover that up later. So I use, I don't even know where I got this brush, to be honest. It kind of just appeared with my makeup brushes one day, but it's Danielle Brow Defier. That's all it says. There's no like numbers or anything. I don't even know where to get this. I've never even heard of this brand. No clue where I got this brush, but I like it. And then I'm using NYX Tame Frame Eyebrow Pomade in shade Brunette. We're just gonna go in, I'm gonna use my mirror right here. And we are going to start the outline at the bottom of my natural brow that's already there. Okay. And also something about this eyebrow pomade, it's really creamy and I really like it, but it dries really fast on your skin. So you kind of, and on the brush. So basically as soon as it leaves the pot, it kind of dries really fast and it makes it harder to apply. Wow, that's a thick line. Okay, we're gonna work with it. Yeah. So I kind of just pull my eyebrow out to wherever I want it. Normally I don't make it dip that far down, but yeah. So I had like a bunch of pomade on the brush and it's already dry. So I try not to use too much at once just so I'm not wasting it. So yeah, kind of just fill it in like that. That's much thicker than I normally do my eyebrows. But we're gonna go in with concealer and fix it a little bit later. So when I'm done filling in right here, I'm just gonna go in and fill the rest of my eyebrow. Wow, that is a thick boy. Like oh my god, imagine, I can't. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. Okay. So this bottom part right here, you saw where I drew the line and then I filled in the rest right here. So the line, we're just gonna drag it up. Make sure you don't really have a lot of product on here for a nice fade. There we go. So again, she's looking real thick right now. This is not how I do my eyebrows. It's also very like block. We're gonna fix it, I promise. So real quick, let me do my second eyebrow off camera. And we're back. Okay, so for the first time, literally ever, this eyebrow looks way better than this one. I don't know why, but this eyebrow is just always like really weird and really difficult to do. Like the hair grows really weird on this eyebrow. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like it clusters in some spots and then other spots I don't even know. But it actually kind of looks decent. I'm still gonna clean both of them up. So I am using the Morphe concealer in shade C1.25 and the Morphe brush in M421. I'm pretty sure that's backwards, but whatever. Okay, so we're just gonna take the concealer brush and the actual brush, and we're just gonna boop, 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 boop. Get a little bit of concealer on there. Not too much though. So my concealer is actually lighter than my skin shade, as you can see right there. I don't know why I did that, because now I'm gonna have to wipe it off and get more concealer, so love that. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna use that as like a palette to dip into to fix my eyebrow. Here we go. Alright, so first we're gonna start just by sharpening that part right there. We're gonna go in and alright, so this part is normally where my eyebrow starts to kind of curve up. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of messed up right there, but we can fix it, it's okay. Then we're gonna go just a little bit on top here, clean it up. So obviously I'm not going to use a beauty blender on my eyebrows, because then it's going to spread and my whole eyebrow is going to be white, and the whole point of this would have been gone. So we're going to take the brush, we're going to make sure there's no more concealer on it, and we are just going to drag all the concealer down to kind of blend it, spread it out a little. I'm actually going to use my mirror for this just because it is difficult for me to see how well it's blending through my phone camera. Okay, so now that I am done blending it, alright, so you can still kind of see some of the part where I covered up right there, and we don't want that. I'm going to take a little bit more concealer, just that. Also because we have to fix that line that I kind of went for over here. So, going in again. Okay, so she is all concealered up. Okay. So as you can see, it is much lighter than the rest of my face, which is okay. We can fix that. So alright, so I have two different powders. I have translucent setting powder. That's for like my under eyes and the brighter areas of my face. And then I have my Kat Von D Lock-It pressed powder. This is translucent from Kylie Cosmetics, and this is light 135. This is actually the shade of my skin. See, I just put it on there. It's right there. You can barely see it. So this is my actual skin tone. She fell. So I'm going to get another brush, literally any brush, doesn't matter. And we're just gonna kind of tap it over the concealer. And since the concealer is lighter, it's gonna look like that. Just bear with me. Right now, I'm not gonna put it too close up to my brows, just because I don't want it to, you know, get powder in my brow and be all cakey and weird looking. Also, quick thing I forgot to add in. I only do this if I'm not wearing makeup with the rest of my face. Like, if I'm wearing makeup with the rest of my face, I don't know, it kind of just blends itself out, if that makes sense. Or, you know, and I'll be wearing eye makeup, so you won't really see the concealer as well. I don't know. So, yeah, I only do this when I am wearing no other makeup. And that includes foundation. I missed a spot. So, when I said any brush works, I lied. I should not have said that. I don't know why I didn't. Because I chose like a nice fat smudge brush, and that's not gonna get up in there. So we're gonna find a nice flat brush, just like my concealer brush. Okay, so I found one. This is the Morphe M124. Again, I don't even know if you can see that. Okay, so it's like a nice long flat brush. So we're just gonna kind of dip the tip of that in, tap off the excess, go right in there to where I missed. And I'm gonna literally just tap it into place. Right along the edge of my eyebrow. And in any other spots that I might have missed. But like I said, you want to be really careful when you're going close to your brow line, because you don't want the powder in your brow making you look all crusty and dusty and gross. Okay. Okay, so eyebrow number 1 is done. I'm gonna do this eyebrow off camera real quick. BRB. Okay, so while I was in the middle of trying to fix this eyebrow, I realized I made this eyebrow kind of go all the way down like that. No. So I cut off that little part right there, as you can see. And with the concealer, I outlined where I want the eyebrow to go. So I'm gonna finish blending this concealer before it sits on my face and looks unblended and gross. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so now I'm just going to fill in the empty spot I left with the concealer. Okay, so it looks so flat right there, so we're just gonna go and we're going to fill it in up top a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so as you can tell, this eyebrow is significantly thicker than this eyebrow. So we have to fix that again. So now we're gonna go back and get the little brush that we were using for powder. Gonna boop, 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 tap a little bit of that, and we're gonna fill it in. Okay, this is the final product. Actually, I lied. No, it's not. Forgot that we have to do this to set it. Setting powder. So I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics translucent powder. So here's my brush. If you use a beauty blender, it's gonna like, oh, here's a brush. Found it. It's gonna like sit in there, and it's not gonna come out, and it's gonna look gross. So I use, this is actually the brush I used to dust off the powder. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna very lightly tap it into there. So we're just gonna do on the edges, just a little bit, tap it in some more, get a little bit more. We're actually gonna maybe get a little bit more than that, and then just tap off the excess so it looks like this. So temporarily your eyebrows are gonna look really crusty, but it won't stay like that. So we just want to make sure we're getting all of it. Boom. And also that kind of makes it look a little bit more natural in my opinion. I don't know, I could be wrong. Okay. So you literally leave it on for like not even a minute. Okay. And that, ladies and gents, is the final product. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you liked it. If you didn't, I'm really sorry. I put a lot of work into this, so it sucks that you don't like it. Leave some suggestions as to how I can fix it in the comments. And of course, subscribe, turn on my post notifications. Bye.